Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Master of Orion in our Trilarian Trickery series. So in the last episode, we were expanding into the Palladia system. We don't quite have a destroyer yet, and destroyers have bombs, and bombs are needed to destroy pirate bases, and there's a pirate base in Palladia. On Palladia 2, to be precise, but we still have some scouts moving around. We have a scout headed this direction en route to the Gaion system. We have a scout in the Imarn system as well, and we have a colony ship getting ready to colonize the Palladia system as well. So again, all the more reason to get that pirate problem taken care of. Let's go to the next turn. Oh, one thing I wanted to do before we get too far into this episode, because there is new content, because this is a race we've never seen in Master of Orion before, and because some of you watching might not have played Master of Orion at all or since the patch was released, I thought it would be kind of cool to take a look, well, at a couple of different things. First of all, we looked at the leader screen. That's a new thing. But also, notice up here, I want to look at the interface in general. What's changed? There's now a security level. Let's read through this tooltip because this is my first time looking at it as well. I saw it earlier and wanted to save it for the recording. Security level from 1 to 5 indicates chances of discovering enemy spies. So we're level 1 right now. We are crap at discovering enemy spies. The higher the level, the higher the chances. A higher security level makes it more difficult for opponents to achieve missions at the Empire, and you can increase the security level by assigning spies for counter-espionage and increasing the colony's security level as well. So increasing the colony's security level, huh? Where is that? Is that in Empire Management? Empire Focus Balanced? Okay, I don't see anything about security level. So we'll figure out more. Maybe there are buildings that increase security level. I bet that's part of it. So security at this empire is currently plus 10%. Not sure why it's represented by a percentage, but we'll figure it out. So that's that. But also, let's take a look at the blueprints, shall we? So if we were to make a brand new frigate, what does the alternate frigate look like? Ah, almost looks like a little frog. Okay, it's pretty cool. So this is the alternate frigate model, for those of you curious. And then the themes, pretty cool little paint jobs there. Let's see what they look like on the alternate model. That one doesn't look too bad. I don't like that the stripes kind of clash with the natural color patterns on the core design. So that's kind of weird. Oh, interesting. Look here. This is what I was talking about, not knowing what ship profiles meant, but you can say that you want this to be a sniper, a blitzer, a brawler, so you can assign its combat role. Oh, that's awesome. So each ship will behave differently when controlled by the AI. I really like that. That's freaking cool. So also destroyers. This is the base destroyer. We're about to have some of our own, but let's look at the paint jobs real quick for funsies. Okay, that's that. I never use the custom paint jobs, but I always want to take a look at them and just see what they look like. And then, ooh, oh, that's cool. I like that alternate destroyer. I think I might use that instead of the base destroyer. I might create a new destroyer with that as the model because I like that a lot. That looks really cool. It's like the frigate, but just more badass. Yeah, that's really cool. So those are some of the new ships. Not going to say anything just yet. Let's go ahead and jump back into the game. This scout needs to go places. Why don't you go that direction? Scout heading that way. Okay. Oh yeah, the scout is still heading places. Why don't I just give you that order? It'll take a couple turns. I know that I also have the option of selecting auto turn here, so the game will automatically advance me through turns when, like, for instance, all that has to be done is for, ships to move a certain distance. But I typically, oh, hey, here we go. What's this? New race or just maybe pirates? I'm going to guess new race in the main system because we are a good ways away from our home system at this point. But yeah, I like clicking through my turns. I like having that sense of control for the same reason that as a Civilization player, I've slowly started to controlling my units more and auto-exploring less. Okay, so let's fly a scout here. This might just be a pirate base. Okay, we can't fly him there just yet. What's going on here? Gas giant, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, fine. Our colony ship is 10 turns away at Trilar Prime. We're not going to be able to buy it, really. At least not for another few turns. So now let's I I guess we're going to go this direction, aren't we? We got to see what's going on up in this direction. Also, I want access to the KDAF system. Hey, space eel.
Scanners have detected a gigantic space eel lurking in a previously unexplored sector of space.
I'm sorry, I'm going to giggle so much at Dwight Schule's character here, his reporter. He just does such a great job. If you're a Star Trek fan, you weren't aware of this. That's Reginald Barclay's voice right there. All right, so this is a space pirate base. My suspicions were correct, so we're going to try and avoid getting blown up. This scout might be on borrowed time at this point, especially if a ship spawns right now. Okay, good. Didn't. Biology research completed. That, I think, is the end of our first... Doesn't that sound like Tali? I haven't looked it up yet. Or actually, I did look it up and I couldn't find it. But it sounds like Liz Syrup. Anyway, sorry. I digress. All right, so we have researched our first column of tech. So now the question is, do I pull a Hadrian, hashtag because Hadrian, and just go straight for the fusion drive because faster ships? But actually, no, there's not as much reason to do that. This game is there because I have faster ships. The Trilarians are just faster in general. So maybe electronics for the deep scanner? Or the electronic computer? Civil transport would be good too. Colony base. Yeah, you know, colony base might be the one to go for. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the colony base. That's going to be 16 turns away. Haven't encountered any other military forces yet, so we're focused on just economic development. Going to try and build up our economy as rapidly as possible. Okay, this research lab has been completed on this. These are Antares ruins, so pretty significant find there. There were other Antares ruins as well, so why not go ahead and keep building? I mean, I guess I could lock down this system with some. Well, I can't build military stations yet because I don't have a planet in the system. But as soon as possible, I'm going to do that. All right, so this planet ended up being not that great. Let's go ahead and fly this direction. I am shocked we have not encountered another empire yet. We're not on that big of a galaxy. And yet, here we are. On a side note, I say this in pretty much every Master of Orion series I record. I love how fast turns progress in this game. If you haven't had a chance to experience Master of Orion 2016, that might be the first thing that you notice is just how quickly turns process. It is just so great. I wish turns in Civ 6 were this fast. I remember openly wishing earlier in the year before 6 was released that turns would be this fast. Okay, so a fleet needs orders. What do you need? Okay, we have... Alright, still no encounters. We're in the Terracus system now. Let's go there. Nah, it's barren. Low gravity. Artifact world, but low gravity. And let's see what else is in the Terracus system. A fleet needs orders. Let me guess. Another scout. Let's have a look around. Another barren planet here. And you need to build another asteroid lab.
Welcome to GNN.
Okay, so we've heard that news already. That was just another announcement that we are, in fact, researching the ruins. Pirate fleet detected. Okay. Let's give them a run for their money. It's just one pirate raider. I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Done. Now... Oh, interesting. What have we here? Terracus 2 is actually a decent planet. Normal gravity, 12 pop, medium swamp abundant, not bad. We're gonna have to eliminate. Man, we'd have to colonize a good bit. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get there in the early game. That might be a mid game or even a late game colony, but I just don't think it's within reach right now. We've got too many other things to focus on. We are 2 turns away from that colony ship. Can't get here fast enough. Pirate fleet detected, huh? Oh hey, we have encountered the Mechlon. Or the Mechlar.
This is the overseer of the Mechlar Combine, contacting unknown naturally occurring life form. Com frequencies locked.
Mechlon is their homeworld. The Mechlar is their name. So we're flying into the Mechlon system right now, as a matter of fact. Pirate fleet discovered. Okay, looks like the pirate fleet spawned right on our tail. So that's not good. Let's just have them go back to guarding Palladia. And hopefully this planet's worth something. Nope, not really. It's barren. I mean, we can terraform all these barren worlds, but there's a lot of really crappy planets. At least Palladia is a good system. And Emarn is a good system too. And who knows, maybe Vigare is a good system as well, but Vigare, I believe, has a space monster in it, which is why we didn't explore it. So that's a little problematic. All right, so let's see. We probably need to... Let's go ahead and take care of the hydroponic farm next. Then the research lab, then the biospheres. We'll actually be able to buy something pretty soon, so I'm going to try and focus on that. This colony ship is ready to go. Was it Palladia Prime? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Palladia Prime. Also Palladia 2, but we don't have information on it yet. Palladia Prime is going to be ours. All right, so our scout has arrived here in Mechlon. So we're detecting the presence of Mechlon life on their homeworld. That's what that notification was. Now, let's see here. Yeah, we now have enough money to buy the hydroponic farm, which technically I kind of want to go ahead and do. I want to just have production going as rapidly as possible, especially on the home planet. So let's do that. It's going to shave about 4 turns off. Not a huge advance, but to me it is worth it. Let's see if we can get the scout out without running into the pirates. Pirate fleet detected near Antares. So here's the pirate fleet. I think we'll probably get past him because he's going to be jumping by the time we have to deal with him. Let's go this direction and see if there's... I want to see if we have an enemy presence up here. Next turn. Okay, research lab is now being produced. What else can we build here? Destroyer. We do need to build a destroyer, don't we? How expensive are those? 544? Damn. All right, let's go ahead and put that in the queue before the biospheres, because I need that sooner. We need to destroy that pirate base on Palladia. Ah, damn, they did intersect. Crap, well, we lost the scout. Well, the scout actually did a good amount of work over this direction, so I'm not too disappointed. But, damn, I was not expecting that. The scout, right here in Antares, they intersected. I thought surely the scout would still be jumping when the pirate jumped. I guess I didn't look closely enough. Nothing really we could have done, because when we made the initial jump back to Antares, we couldn't see where the pirate fleet was, so I had no way of knowing how to time my exit, so to speak. Let's go ahead and bring the space factory back, because we are just a few jumps away from being able to colonize Palladia. So we need to get those military outposts built so that no one can get in here. We need to lock down this system as rapidly as possible. No scouts have been in here yet, which is crazy.
An untold secret has been retrieved from the depths of the abyss.
Awesome. There are points where I don't feel like that's Tali's voice, but I'm the Mass Effect fan in me wants it to be very badly. Tell you what, yeah, let's go ahead and go for economics. Again, just thinking about economy right now and just the structure of the empire. We don't have an income right now, so I'm glad I made that decision. All right, we have arrived. Let us colonize this amazing world. Palladia Prime. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I let those animations play out until we've seen repeated ones, and especially in games where there's a lot going on. I enjoy watching those. I think they're gorgeous. So yes, I do enjoy watching them until they get repetitive. Then don't worry, I will skip them. All right, so we're going to go for production here first. Same as on our other planets. We do have an income again. So we're the first of 3 planets.
Galactic neighbors should take heed, as the Trilarian Shoal has taken over another planet.
It's a race to the top for sentient beings across the galaxy.
Okay, I think that's all the news. Yep, okay. Sometimes there's more than one news story, so you have to kind of not be too eager to skip, because you never know if they might have something else to tell you. So I'm going to go here first, because I know for a fact the Mechlar are in this direction, and I want to try and get the military. Hey, only 8 turns. That feels like a change. I know it's traditionally been 10. I don't know if that's unique to our race or what. Oh, hey, we didn't get a notification for this, but we've discovered Orion. Nice. All right, so let's just quietly avoid that. I guess, yeah, we need the scanner. We need the deep scan. What's the name of the tech? Where is it? This one right here. Yeah, deep scanner. We need that in order to actually scan the planet from afar without provoking the Guardian. Our destroyer is 5 turns away from being done, so the Palladia problem will be fixed pretty soon. Ah, more ruins. This is a really interesting start as far as just the spacing. I don't feel like there's any other empires really like right next door to me. And I don't know what to attribute it to. Could it be luck? Oh, what's this? This looks like a Meklar character. Yeah, found in the wreckage of a lost Meklar fleet, 911 Sid was reformatted to help repair and boost the defenses of ships in its fleet. 911 Sid is unaware that it is a Meklar agent and prefers to think of itself as a very ugly Mershan. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is a fleet leader. Oh, I like this a lot. I'm going to go ahead and hire this guy too. The salary is 2 billion credits. Oh, I really like this. All right, we're going to put him in charge of this fleet here. So this is a fleet commander. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. This is really cool. Oh, he goes to a specific ship. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to save him for the destroyer then. What's this button do? Dismiss? No, I don't want to dismiss him. Done. Okay, we're going to save him for the destroyer. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so we have a volcanic world here. Our scout's busy over here discovering lots of stuff. There is a space monster, unfortunately, in the Thog system, so I can't do too much there. But we are making progress. Let's see. How's that destroyer? 2 turns away. And then it'll take a few jumps, of course, to get to Palladia. But as soon as I have the destroyer in place, I can assign the commander. I haven't even gotten to experience, actually having the, yeah, we're going to do this right now. I haven't even got to experience having the benefits of these leaders yet, but I'm loving it already. All right, so he's now on board there. Now you fly to Palladia.
An untold secret has been retrieved.
Excellent. So now we have access to that. I'm going to stop listening to her every time. I guess I kind of want the deep scanner, but I also kind of want the class 1 shields. Or do I want advanced fusion so I can fly around faster? You know what? Let's go ahead and go for it. The ships are already fast. Let's make them even faster. Okay, so we're just going to keep scouting. Let's go there. All right, how many jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pirate fleet detected near somewhere. Oh, no! Okay, hang on. Auto-resolve, die. Okay, so I didn't see it, but it was actually in Palladia. But a Meklar scout just jumped in. That's annoying. It's always been a thing for me. All the way back to Sins of a Solar Empire, I like getting defenses set up. How many turns away was this? Can I not see how many turns away it is? Oh, it just finished. It just finished, and a Meklar scout got in. That is some crap. Now, I think I can destroy their scout without there being diplomatic consequences, and I kind of want to. Yeah, we're gonna do that. You need to get out. So we've just eliminated their scout. Yeah, that's just been a thing with me. I always liked having a protected territory. Part of the reason in Sins of the Solar Empire was I hated the super weapons. I actually made a mod a while back to remove the super weapons from the game because I just couldn't stand it. Well, someone else made a mod, but I updated it for a more recent version. But anyway, I just couldn't stand it. So I wanted to have a section that had never been explored. Therefore, nothing could be fired at it because enemy empires didn't know there was anything to be fired at. So that habit has a way of carrying over to this game, I think. Let's go ahead and go back to Palladia and guard. We just want to keep an eye on stuff. Ursulus 4 has grown. That's great news. So let's go ahead and put one of those population in production. And now this planet will grow much faster. Let's go ahead and get a hydroponic farm installed, followed by biospheres. There's already, of course, a research building there because I already built one. So let's go ahead and go for the Colonial Revenue Service. And then don't quite need a missile base just yet, do I? I really don't, I don't think. I'm excited, though, that in 7 turns I will have this little tri-system area locked down. And in like 2 turns, we're going to get to blow up that pirate base. I will say, though, I'm a little bit annoyed that we haven't encountered... Well, I guess we encountered the Meklar, but we haven't encountered really anyone else. I was about to say we haven't encountered anyone, and that's not fair. We did meet the Meklar, but the Meklar are minded... Oh, hey, okay, see? Complain enough, and things happen.
Pleased to meet you. This is the controller of the Cylon Quanta.
I don't actually believe that.
I'm certain we have much to learn from each other.
About complaining. Okay, so we've met the Cylon. Not with a CY, but with a PSI. Now, we can still scout this region. This is an actual Cylon fleet, so they could potentially attack me right here. That could be problematic. I would love to lock down this sector of space as well before they get too crazy. Mentar is here. They have a secondary system, just like the... Oh, the Meklar actually have a couple of secondary systems, and one is only 2 jumps away from me.
An untold secret has...
Okay, cool. So now we have the new drives on our ships.
What secret?
Let's... Alright, it's time to go for Xeno relations just because I want to be able to establish relationships with these enemies. Okay, our destroyer has arrived. It is time. Awesome.
Your crew descends to investigate
Nice.
the remains of the pirate enclave.
That is quite possibly the best
destruction
reward we could have
is
gotten.
near total, but a constant thumping can be heard under a
Okay,
pile.
cool. So that's just Michael Dorn reading that little information thing there. So because we got that little tooltip, I guess you could say, because we got an extra pop, we now don't have to wait for this planet to grow, which would have taken another 22 turns, and now we have a pop in production, which will really help this planet grow even faster. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Colonial Revenue first, then Research Lab. So it's got a nice full queue. And Trilar Prime is going to be done with their Colonial Revenue Service building in just 4 turns. Let's go ahead and queue one up here at Ursulus 4, because we want to have a nice, strong income. All right, they did not attack us here. How very kind of them. That's a gas giant, but this is not. Ooh, nice. Our first arid world in the entire freaking galaxy. Ixion 2, 11 population. Medium, or normal gravity, medium, arid, poor. Sometimes I like to just zoom in and look at the planets. The planets in Master of Orion are quite pretty. Sci-fi strategy in general is just enjoying such a great renaissance right now. It's fantastic. All right, good. We've got those fleets combined. Yeah, and there's just a lot of beautiful games that let you forge your own space empire. I just can't get enough of it. Let's... I played a little bit of Dawn of Andromeda on the channel, but I had to stop. I played 1 episode of Dawn of Andromeda, and I was like, oh, this game is not as far along as I thought it was. So maybe we'll play a little bit more when they've done a little bit more work. Not knocking them at all. It's just that the game's like description certainly made it seem like the game was like near complete, and it's not. Like it still needs a lot of work. When you look at the positive reviews, the positive reviewers are saying like really optimistic kind of future things. Like, oh, it looks really good, has a lot of potential. And when you look at the negative reviews, that's when you see people that are really talking about where the game currently is. And I'm not saying that I'd find that's the case for all negative and positive reviews, but that's certainly the case with that game. So I'll go back to it at some point. But how powerful are you? I'm not nearly... I don't know why I thought I could take on a space monster. I don't even know why I entertained that thought. I've got a destroyer and 2 frigates. I'm like, I wonder if I could take on the space monster, the space squid. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But at least we have this system locked down now. Nothing else can bug us in here. So let's go ahead and bring the space factory back and build something on those asteroids there. Oh, hey. Oh, I think this is... Yeah,
I am
Clacon.
the mouthpiece of the hive. We are the Clacon. We are many.
So you are Legion, basically, is what you're telling me? Okay, cool. So we are at about the 25-minute mark for this episode. Now that we've met the Clacon, we've met the Cylon, I've complained enough about not having met any other races. The game heard me and was like, okay, here's some other races for you to meet. So we're going to go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we'll see if we can establish some embassies with them. I'm not in a hurry to go to war with any of them just yet. If they change their mind, decide they want to try and attack me, then bring it on. I've got a pretty decent fleet started up. And also, even more important than that, I think I've already got a pretty strong economy going for the early game for turn 55. So, and I've got some good colonies and some more to colonize, in fact. So, I think I'm in a pretty good place to be able to defend myself if they get any funny ideas. But at the same time, there are definitely some systems nearby that I want to try and colonize. I would love to colonize, well, Imaran Prime, not so much. This desert world, maybe. Imaran 3 might be good. I'm still wondering if there's anything... Hang on. I'm still wondering if there's any penalty for settling on a non-Terran or ocean planet, because that appears to be their affinity. But so far I'm not seeing one, so I could colonize a planet like Imaran 3, which is a decent planet, and I could have another colony before the Meklar get any funny ideas and try to come that far. So yeah, we're probably going to focus on maybe trying to do that in the next episode as well. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If you're not subscribed already, I upload new episodes in Trilarian Trickery every day at 6 Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT minus 5 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next episode.